we're going to open up the knees as wide as you can. It's going to be a really nice stretch of the hips and the inner thighs. The big toes are touching behind. And we're just going to slide the body down. Now a couple of options here. You could just place your forehead down and you could place your forearms down. So if you don't want to go for too big a stretch, you could do that, okay? You could slide it out a little bit further and you could drop your chin on the floor. Alright, so see how you feel. And we're just going to hold it here for about 5 breaths. So nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just letting your body let go. And the emphasis on this practice today is going to be about letting go. It's going to be about releasing your body and not trying to push it too hard. So just letting what will be, will be. Now gently starting to walk your hands back up again. And we're going to do some very gentle pull-throughs. So we're not going to try and keep it too close to the floor. We're going to let the elbows draw down upon the floor. And we're just going to slide the body through and just drop the body down. And then come up. And then move it back. Hips go back. And again, let's just draw the body through, slide it through, and stay nice and low. And then push it back. Hips go back. Head draws down. And again, just slide your body through. Again, it doesn't have to be too high. Elbows in, shoulders down. Good. And then pressing your hips back and your head down. And again, drawing your body up and through. Lift. And then one more time, pressing your hips back. Alright, now as we come through this time, stay. And just draw your forearms to the ground. And then just let your body lift a little and slide your shoulder blades down your back. Let the feet go a little bit wider, so they're about as wide as your mat. Opening out your collarbone. Just try and let the natural curve in your lumbar spine come in. And then releasing your body down. Let's just slide across the top of your mat with your right arm. Left fingers down towards the floor. And then just again, without letting your hips lift, start to turn a little so you're looking over your left shoulder. Now, you might see your left foot, you might see both feet. Just try and relax it as much as you can. So there's not too much stiffness in the turn. Change sides, take the other arm across, fingertips down towards the floor. As you come on up, just a gentle twist, looking over your shoulder. Then gently moving your body back round again. Draw up onto your hands and knees for me. And now come up into a cat stretch. Just drawing the body up. And taking the head and the tailbone away. Again, drawing the body up, lifting up through the shoulders, up through the middle of your back. And taking the head and tailbone away. Stepping your right foot through. And gently leaning forwards. And just leaning into the hip flexor stretch. You've got your back leg as far behind you as you're happy to work with today. And you can stay here with your fingers on the floor, or you can start to draw it back just a little bit. Just roll back the shoulders. We're just staying here today again. Like I said, we're not going to push it too far. Gently moving it back. Change your legs over. body rest. Take the back leg as far behind you as you can go to, going into that hip flexor stretch. And then again, either stay here or start to bring your body gently back. Just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Just coming into that hip flexor release. Okay, now release it back out, knees together. And spreading your fingers nice and wide to the floor, curling the toes, and pressing into a downward dog. Now let the head draw all the way down through your arms. So we're going to go straight into treading it out on the spot. So just working from foot to foot, treading down, moving those hips a little from side to side. Alright, now moving it forwards to your plank, and then if you can, just bending your elbows and lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Taking your arms out and along the floor, going to come into a little stretch through the shoulder. So I'm going to keep one hand flat on the floor and gently roll towards it, trapping the arm underneath. Pop the knees in towards you, so bend the knees up. And with your other arm, you can bring it up to the ceiling. Alright, you can keep your head down. You could in fact use your cushion underneath your head if you wish to, if that felt good. I just want to open the chest up a little here. Take some deep breaths. Gently come back round upon your belly, and we'll go the other way, reaching out and along the floor. Gently draw towards the shoulder, hook your knees in, raising the opposite arm. Head can be up, head can be down. You can put your head on a cushion, sometimes that feels nice. Gently bring yourself back round again. Come back over onto your hands and knees. And we're just going to come up into an exaggerated cat stretch now. So fingers are just coming slightly off the sides of your mat. And we're going to draw up through the middle of your upper back. So get a little bit higher into that stretch around the shoulders. Now letting the elbows bend and take the heart down through the middle. And again, let's come up, tucking under, come up into that nice high cat stretch, looking up towards your navel. And then elbows go wide, heart comes down through the middle. Coming back up to the centre, hands to the floor again for me, curl the toes and come back out. This time keep your feet together and we'll go to happy dog. Okay, now don't worry if your heels aren't on the floor, but we're just going to move the hips a little from side to side if you can, with your feet together. Nice and high, bend the knee if you can, into again a little bit of a hip opener. And then now bring your right knee towards your right wrist, coming down into our sleeping pigeon. So we're going to slide back the left leg. And again here we can do a number of things. We can pile up our hands. You could use your cushion if you wish to, and you could place that in front. arms level. And then bring your left knee in towards your left wrist. Again, slide the back leg away. So again, as before, you can pile the hands up. You could use your cushion. Just letting your body fall over and just release. And like I say, if you're not feeling so much in the hip and the glute of the left leg, feel free to wriggle the foot up a little bit higher. Toe back in the back leg so you're nice and squared towards the short end of your mat. Gently drawing yourself back on up, and this time again coming down onto your knees, coming into another shoulder releaser. So I'm going to come to throw the needle. I'm going to take it from the left side so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring the left arm underneath me, and the option on this one is we take the same leg out to the side, so you gain an inner thigh stretch. If that feels too much, just do the arm bit. The arm is going to go beneath, and we lay down the ear. Same arm same ear as arm, and same leg as arm. So you have leg going out to the side, the arm coming underneath. Towards the floor if you can. So get a little bit of an inner thigh stretch if you've used the leg today, but you don't have to. You could just be using this little rear shoulder stretch instead. Onto your back. Okay, slowly lower yourself back down. And if you have your band, I'd like you to take it around the bottom of your right foot. Now we're going to work into one leg circle to loosen out the hip a little. And we're going to just let that leg be very gently, have a little bit of a guide from the band. So the other leg, if it's feeling okay, can go straight along the floor. And we're gently going to let the leg move around. Now I'm not going to restrict you like I do in Pilates. So I just want you to gently circle that leg away and around. Just moving into those leg circles. You're going to feel a little bit of a stretch coming into the hamstrings. And if you can, just turning your toes open as you circle the leg around. When you get to the middle, let's go the other way. To change legs. So just nice, gentle, loose circle with the leg. Like I said, I'm not going to restrict you too much. So just let that leg go. You may have your other leg maybe moving around a little bit. If it is, don't worry. But just let the band guide your leg around. Trying to seek out a little bit more range of motion. Maybe turn your toes out a little as you go around. And go the other way. Taking away your band and coming into happy baby. So I'm going to bend the knees in and draw the knees slightly into the sides of your body. And just let your body rest. Okay? If you'd like to go a bit deeper, flex your feet, reach around for your heels and gently draw your knees down and in towards your armpits. And then just again, not holding, not pushing, just maybe rocking a little side to side. All right, now let's gently let the legs down. Hold your right knee in towards you. Let your left leg go straight and just gently bring that knee across your body. Right hand coming over to the side and just turning your gaze over towards your hand. Slide it down. Let's change legs. Bring the knee in towards you. Let that knee come over. Turn your gaze over towards your left hand. And then bring the legs back on up. Feet back down to the floor, and now let's just walk out your right foot to the side and just draw your right knee into the middle and take the outside edge of your left foot to the outside edge of your right knee and let both of your legs draw down. Then raising your right arm and pulling up on your right wrist with your left hand. Putting your feet back on the floor, walking out your left foot to the side, and then taking up your right ankle to the side of your left knee. Now holding up on to your left wrist. Gently coming back on up. Okay, now just there you are. Just got two chickens that have just got themselves into a pickle. Out you go. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Back to the relaxation. Okay. It wasn't going to be very relaxing. You could hear the chickens rustling around in the background. Okay, now from here, I'm going to get you to take hold of your cushion and your ball if you've got it. Now your options here, before you get too carried away, you're all sort of patting everything down, just grabbing everything you can. I'm going to give you an option of putting the ball between the shoulder blades and then putting the cushion underneath your knees. Now you don't have to, alright? Then from here, we're gently opening it back. Now, if that's too steep for you, do it the other way round. Alright, so like I say, there's always another way to do something. Okay, so you could go over your cushion and then you could put the ball underneath your knees. Alright, so see which one you'd like to do. See which one is comfortable. I'm going to utilise the ball in a moment in another way. Alright, but basically I just want you to be able to relax into some relaxation just for a moment. So try and find what's comfortable for you, where you're not fussing, alright? So just let your body go. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Just opening your mouth and sigh out, and just try and just let go of any tension in your body. Take a deep breath in, opening the mouth and sighing out. And then this time, deep breath in through your nose, mouth remains shut. We're just going to sigh down into your body. Now hopefully you feel okay with shutting your eyes. I just want you to really let go of your physical body. So just feeling the eyebrows just gently raising, feeling your mouth is just softening. Relaxing muscles through your chest, through your arms and your hands. Relaxing the muscles throughout your belly, your buttocks and your legs. Just being aware of your pressure points against the ground. Almost feel that you're sinking into those pressure points a little bit more. Relaxing your fingers, let them gently curl inwards. Relaxing your feet and your toes. Just let them gently turn outwards. Try not to control anything about your position right now. Just be aware of the ground beneath you. Be aware of the gravity that holds you to this earth. Now just thinking about breathing a little, just coming up through one side of your nostrils into your lung space on one side. So just through the right hand side, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, and just breathing into that one side of your body. After you've taken maybe 3 or 4 breaths on that side, switch to the other side. After you've taken a couple of breaths, maybe 3 or 4 breaths on the left hand side, start to use both sides again. Breathe in a little bit deeper. I'm going to get you to gently move your feet towards the ground again. Just let your knees rock lazily from side to side. Over both. Okay? So just letting your body hang over. Alright, now you can stay there for a little bit longer, or you can take it into a little bit of a straddle, okay, not too much. So the feet come a little bit wide and the ball is now on the floor, but your cushion is still over the top. And then we just go over a little bit more. Just try not to restrict the legs. Just try and let the legs go. Starting to bring the body back on up, slowly uncurling. Take away your cushion, take away your ball, come around into a little bit of a seated position of your choice, and then just looking over your shoulder, and then looking over your shoulder. On it, not making the stretch develop, but just gently moving. And then just land one hand over to the side of your head. Gently encourage the head across. Back corner of your head and encourage your head slightly across on that